Here we go. Today we're taking a look at a little guy who can make even the old folks chuckle. This little dude just popped out and came with the punchline. He's got a mix of old people's ailments, looking like a mini retiree. He definitely wasn't about to give up on this little punchline, because the arrival of this kid felt like a gift from the heavens, so he decided to adopt him. 7 years rolled by without a hitch, and surprise, the little old man didn't vanish as the doc predicted. "Hey, Benjamin, heard you've got an unusual adventure story to tell." With his adoptive mom's tender loving care, Benjamin's old age ailments seemed to lighten up, breaking the laws of science. Now 7, he looks like he's been around for 50 years, and he still needs help just to eat. Benjamin spent his childhood hanging out with the seniors in the old folks' home, secretly wishing he could be one of those carefree kids. But every time his wheelchair teetered near the stairs, Mom swooped in like a superhero to save him from a tumble. Never Benjamin doubted himself. Mom had her own magical way of comforting him. What a mom. They all felt different, yet everyone truly felt uniquely different. What a fascinating notion. "Mom, how tall am I now? Just be thankful for everything you've given me. Time flows like water." He had to be put to sleep alone now and then, listening to Dad whisper countless little secrets. Plus, Dad always carved out time to teach him new stuff, and he soaked it all up like a sponge. Later, his mum brought him to a church that supposedly cures rare ailments. It felt like something straight out of a movie. Let's embark on this whimsical journey in the name of the divine. Benjamin tried to walk, and shockingly, he actually stood up, leaving everyone cheering like they were at a magic show. His progress of walking with a cane left Mom beyond excited. What a major win. Growing up in the old folks' home, Benjamin had seen his fair share of life and death. Death became a familiar face. People came and went quietly. Life passed by like clockwork until one day, the arrival of a little black boy shattered his dull routine. It felt like a joyful party. This little dude was not only well-traveled, but also hilariously funny, making everyone crack up. When they first met, the little guy eagerly invited Benjamin to join him for sodas. It felt like a new buddy mission. It was Benjamin's first time stepping out of the old folks' home and riding the bus, and what an adventure it was. The little guy's funny stories had him laughing non-stop. Had never felt this happy, discovering the joy of friendship. Sitting on the bench by the pond, the little dude treated Benjamin to sodas, and they ended up chatting away. Benjamin had never expected that the little guy, Sayohei, had also been ridiculed by others. Upon hearing this, he seemed to sense something, as if a curtain had been lifted from his heart. They saw themselves reflected in each other. Then, what happened next left Benjamin flabbergasted. The little dude ditched Benjamin for a new friend, leaving him to ride solo. But surprised, he missed the last bus home. Oh, what a mess. So Benjamin had no choice but to trudge home on foot from daylight to dusk, making Mom worry sick by the time he arrived. In a blink, it was the rush day of 1930, and the seniors at the old folks' home were steadily fading into the sunset. Subtitles. But Benjamin, it seemed, was becoming more and more lively. Wow, what an incredibly magical transformation. He met a little girl who would change his life. Her bright blue eyes were simply enchanting. Maybe kids have a special bond. Daisy didn't see Benjamin as an old man, and they became the best of friends. Beneath Benjamin's aged skin lay a youthful spirit. She was so curious about him that she just had to reach out and explore. Little did they anticipate, the little girl's grandma discovered it, and deemed it all Benjamin's fault. What a comically and helplessly frustrating scenario. Benjamin was completely dumbfounded, but his mother arrived just in time, acting like a true savior. What an immense relief. The next day, Mom had some shocking news. She was pregnant. Everyone was overjoyed, like children on Christmas. But Benjamin felt a sprinkle of sadness. It seemed his solo spotlight was dimming. The arrival of the little girl left him feeling lonely, especially since his best buddy was taking off too. Little Buddy was off to explore the world, and it was his first taste of heart-wrenching farewell. Luckily, a sophisticated old lady arrived at the home, teaching him piano and filling his loneliness like magic. She consoled him when he was feeling down, and Benjamin really enjoyed being with her. What warmth exists among friends. But sadly, the old lady passed away shortly after, leaving him to experience the heartache of loss for the first time so heartbreaking. As time went on, Benjamin noticed his skin tightening and his body feeling as solid as steel. Even his thinning hair was coming back in style, and he felt full of life. In peak condition, he sat by the seaside soaking in the beauty when, surprise, a captain was looking for an assistant. His new job would kick off a new chapter. What an exciting adventure lay ahead. On his first day at work, it felt like he was bursting with endless energy, and he worked harder than anyone else. This caught the captain's eye, showcasing an older guy with a unique flair. What a dazzling performance.